What up, what up? Welcome back. Your host, B. Ryder, my co-host,
J. Bell.
and this is
Final Thoughts.
Today's topic, Slapgate Aftermath. Let's check it out.
The Academy's Board of Governors meeting today, and after the vote, the Academy president and CEO said that the Board of Governors has decided for a period of 10 years from April 8th, 2022, Mr. Smith shall not be permitted to attend any Academy events or programs in person or virtually, including but not limited to the Academy Awards. So once again, he has been banned from the Oscars. He's been banned from all Academy events for 10 years.
Two major production outlets now putting the brakes on projects with actor Will Smith after he slapped Chris Rock on stage at the Oscars. Charles Watson is live with the latest developments on this Hollywood story. Hello, Charles.
Yeah, hi, Mike. The fallout continues for Will Smith. He is now facing pushback from Hollywood for the moments. He hit Chris Rock after the comedian made a G.I. Jane joke about his wife. Smith was set to star in Fast and Loose, a Netflix movie about a crime boss with a memory problem, but that has since been put on hold, according to The Hollywood Reporter. And Netflix isn't alone, Mike. There are reports Sony is putting a pause on the fourth installment of the Bad Boys series that stars Smith and comedian Martin Lawrence.
All right.
So,
Where do we start with this one? Because there's so many, recent developments.
yeah. I was hoping that this was going to, peak and then
Just go away.
just end.
But it keeps coming back.
Keep on,
It's like a toxic ex. She just keep coming.
keep on coming back.
Yeah.
This was, so once again, this is everything going on with the whole Will Smith slapping Chris Rock thing, and there are consequences to these actions. Apparently, who knew?
Wow.
Right?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Never would have thought that. Who would have thought it? So, like, which one did you come across? Which
And which punishment?
Yes.
I think the
Little
first
slap on the
The
hand.
first one I saw was like Netflix and Sony basically dropping or pausing
Putting a pause on it.
these projects.
Putting the pause. Yeah.
So
And that's gonna cost. That's gonna
man.
cost. Because it's Netflix and it's Sony.
yeah, that's
You-
money.
Like, Sony is in the billions. You know what I'm saying? And if Netflix not in the billions, it's in the upper millions. I have Netflix.
I'm sure you do too.
And I think they've pulled all of his movies and stuff off of it.
Yeah,
And it's just like, wow.
that's a lot.
This is, I do think that the punishments are excessive.
Me too.
We haven't even gotten to all of them,
Yeah,
but this is what happens.
yeah,
You're a figurehead. Like, you have to understand that you gotta protect your brand.
yeah,
You gotta protect the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. You have a responsibility to govern yourself
yeah,
in an appropriate manner. I know you got a lot of people out here who are like rah rah and saluting Will Smith for defending his wife, but when the bag is at stake,
yeah.
you have to act accordingly. You have to govern yourself in a certain manner so that you don't lose it.
Yeah. And the fact that she didn't even try to stop him from going on stage was a weird thing. And it happened, right? Will Smith smacked Chris Rock across the globe. The smack heard across the globe, right?
Basically.
And for that to happen, him losing all of these projects or put on pause, for that to happen, and then you see comments or from other sources saying that Jada Smith said she didn't need protection. She's not this little flower or something that needs protection.
Of course.
And it's just like, what? Wow.
Oh, damn.
How do we feel about this, right? Because you were talking about the people that were going rah, 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 and saying that Will Smith is right. everybody else just soft and all that kind of stuff. It's like, okay, so what do you think now? Right? Go look it up. Don't take our word for it. Go look it up. He's losing these projects, and the woman whose honor he's defending is saying that she didn't need defending. She didn't need protection. Right. So are we still okay with this?
No.
Like, I just want to know. Yeah. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense.
I can't, for damn sure. But what else do we expect? Like, Jada is very much a non-traditional woman, right?
Oh, yeah.
She very much governs herself different from the average person. So when we say Will got up to defend his wife, like, does Jada, like, even agree with that type of defense? You know, was she okay with that? Or is that the way that she thinks that a man should feel about his wife?
Yeah.
You know? And that's the crazy part. Like, we only got really Chris Rock and Will's side of everything. We never really thought about how Jada felt about that. You know? And now we know. So, like you said, for everybody who was kind of on Will's side and saying that he did the right thing, even his wife doesn't think
agree
that he did the right thing. You know?
Right.
And if he did the right thing, then why would he have apologized after the fact? Right? Because he did apologize. He released a statement.
And
said
it's on Instagram.
Yeah, he apologized to the Academy and to Chris Rock. He apologized. You don't apologize if you don't think you did anything wrong. I don't think.
Maybe to save face.
Possibly.
Or maybe to not have your project paused. Or taken off of one of the world's biggest streaming services.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's too late for that.
I don't know.
It's done for.
You know, and to hear that statement being said, it's like you just don't have your husband back. You know, like, disagree in private, but agree in public. Okay? That's just, I feel like it should be a part of marriage 101. You know, because this is now, in my opinion, like public disrespect. We could talk about it behind closed doors, but you better back me. You better back me in public.
Right.
Because we are a unit. We are married. We're one. We're a team. All of that. And I don't know how. You know what I heard? He checked himself in for.
I did hear about that too. Like, to get his
like
anger and all that
psyche
stuff.
valve and all that.
Yeah.
And what would it take for you to do something like that, bro?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's wrong for that specifically.
No.
Because I don't know if, maybe this has been a thing that he's had to struggle with or whatnot over some time.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he's wrong. I'm saying that him doing that is a result of what he's endured in his marriage. Because you'll see people that say, oh, well, y'all mad at Jada and Jada's the victim. Or y'all just want to hate Jada. This is mostly coming from people that hate men. They just don't like men. Oh, you ever thought that this was Will Smith's karma? What?
I don't know where that
I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, have you seen some of the videos resurface?
That's another thing
of what she's been saying?
Yeah. We getting a goddamn, cavalcade, just a tidal wave of old videos of their relationship. Yeah. Basically, kind of showing us that this reaction didn't come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That
it's been brewing. Yeah,
it's been something that's been kind of stewing below the surface for a while. And then if you read his book, in his book, he talks about how he felt defenseless, or he felt like he wasn't a man because he couldn't defend the women in his life while he was younger. Like his mom.
His mom.
Yeah, suffered through abuse. So all of this stuff, it makes sense for, someone to behave this way through trauma, having experienced trauma. And I don't think his relationship with Jada helped.
It didn't make it any better
with that. I mean, we don't know the specifics of their relationship. All we can talk about, all any of us can talk about, is what we see.
Yeah,
right?
The outcomes of stuff.
And this is what we see. So, from him losing deals with Netflix and Sony to his wife not really having his back in that situation,
and even with the videos, you see him in one of the videos saying, "I don't want you recording me." We in my
out of pocket for that shit.
house.
Have y'all seen that video?
He kept saying it, and she kept recording it. And guess what happened? She posted it. That's how we were able to see the video in the first place. That's not, crazy to you? That's your man, your husband, is telling you, I don't, feel comfortable with that. And you just keep constantly putting him in a place of discomfort.
Yeah. That's probably, y'all don't see the disrespect in that. If your man was to be like, I don't feel like being recorded right now, or whatever.
Right.
You continuously do it. And then you post the video. Wow.
It's kind of like a slap in the face.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Close to it, anyway.
Yeah, man. And then there's this, him feeling like he was a coward. If you watch his interview with the Breakfast Club, he actually talks about Pac. Again, don't take my word for it. Go look, go watch it. He's telling you how he felt about Pac. He felt like he couldn't even really initiate conversations with them because it was Pac. Mm-hmm. He knew that they grew up together and that she loved him and all this kind of. I ain't gonna tell you the whole interview, but we've done our research. And for those that that's watching, that's interested in this kind of stuff, just go check out the Breakfast Club.
Yeah. It's very
you'll see it.
Very enlightening.
Yeah, you'll see it.
How he felt about it. So,
and especially for the people that think that the slap was appropriate and it was called for, because at this point, I don't understand your reasoning, and it just sounds like hyper emotional people that just want to be violent. That just enjoys that. Yeah. And I also get the whole I get off of it, the toxicity of this whole protect and honor thing. Mm-hmm. Who is gonna protect you if I'm not here, if I gotta check everything that happens? Right. And when I mean check, I mean address somebody in a way that may lead into a physical altercation. Who protects you when I'm gone? If I'm gone, due to that altercation. Anywho,
it's weird because I feel like people who have experienced violence, people who know that things could pop off in any moment, aren't quick to do things like that.
Yeah.
People who've lived in that, they know that you have to control yourself. You can't just do this to any and everybody because you don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
You really don't.
Right.
And for the people who are out there that's what he should have did and that was the right thing to do, it's to me, y'all haven't really experienced violence like that. To me, y'all haven't experienced situations where people have gotten slapped in the face and then a gunfight happened.
Yeah.
Immediately after. You haven't experienced situations where somebody got disrespected by bumping into somebody or had his shoes stepped on and then a brawl breaks out. Yeah. And people are bloodied in the face and people got to go to the hospital. Y'all haven't experienced that. That's what it comes off to me is that when you condone these type of actions, he should have slapped him in the face and that's okay. Y'all you get in a situation like that, you're not gonna know how to handle it. You're not gonna know how to deal with that type of violence. And if you have dealt with it before, you know what comes with that.
I just feel like, the whole like you're not a man or you're soft because you didn't do X, Y, and Z. It's like a man that's in my life right now that I respect. Like I look at him as an older brother, and we talked about this situation, and he brought up something that happened to him. Him and his girl was walking down the street, and there was at least 5 guys that were catcalling her. He was like, I could turn around and defend her honor, or we could keep walking. Because what'll happen if I turn around? All 5 of them.
You know what's going to happen.
I don't know. I don't know if they got knives. I don't know if they got guns, razors, whatever. I'm going in blind. What happens when he goes to the hospital? What happens if too many punches lead up to him eventually dying? That kind of stuff. So if you are the woman in this situation and you have the opportunity, you see a man turn around and be like, man, I'm about to fight everybody. You should stop him.
Yeah.
Because this is irrational. It's better to just take the L and keep on keeping on. Yeah. And I don't even really call it an L, I call it a W, because I get to wake up in good health next to you the next day.
Yeah. Basically. It's weird only because like y'all supposed to be kind of the level-headed ones in this, because men, we have a tendency to kind of fly off
pride.
Yeah,
pride.
Like y'all supposed to be the ones to control that kind of situation, because we have testosterone, and that can lead us to doing unhealthy
violent
things,
stuff. Yeah.
Right? So y'all got to be the level-headed ones to say, babe, it's okay. This isn't a fight that we can win, even if you do win.
Yeah. And
Will Smith won that altercation, right? He slapped Chris and walked back to his seat, got to remain at the Oscars, and got an award that night.
Yeah.
But now,
No.
not so fast. Not so fast. You're not getting out in the clear. We even heard that Chris Rock is getting lawyers now. He done got some expensive lawyers.
I was wondering, like, how deep is this gonna go, man? Because these guys were friends,
right?
And I could only imagine, like, you and I, Lucian, Ryan Patrick, all them, to like we at this point,
right?
We can't talk.
Yeah,
we have to get lawyers, and
that's how you know it's serious.
You slap me in front of the whole world, it's pretty serious, bro.
Right?
I might not sue you, but I'm gonna be like, we gotta dance.
Yeah.
And by dance,
yeah.
You know what I mean? We gotta dance, get that off our chest.
We gotta have this moment.
Yeah.
First,
it got to. We got to.
But here we are with that now. So now Will Smith he's already losing money from Netflix and Sony, but now he's potentially about to be sued by Chris Rock. Probably.
And rightfully so.
Millions of dollars.
And rightfully so. Chris didn't even hit him back,
right,
or even show any kind of intent that he was going to attack him to provoke it.
Exactly. So he's probably going to lose that lawsuit, and he's going to be out of even more millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And, not to mention, he got his Oscar ban. He got banned from the Oscars for 10 years?
A decade, yeah.
10 years
so
out
he'll be in his 60s
before
you ever see him sit down
and
in front of him.
And he just got his first one.
Yeah.
And he can't come
back
back.
Crazy that is.
That's wild. and y'all still think that this was appropriate.
Justified. Yeah.
This was the way he was supposed to handle it. Y'all really think that if your husband did that and now he's losing endorsement deals and money, possibly being sued, getting kicked out of the academy, would you still turn around and be like, yeah, babe, you did the right thing?
You did the right thing. That's weird.
Buddy, you're weird.
That's weird if you do.
It's wild if you do.
Like, you don't care about me, and I don't feel like you care about this family at this point. If you're okay with me fumbling the bag like this, epically.
Yeah. Final thoughts on this. We told you so.
Because I f***ing told it.
We told y'all from the beginning.
We did.
This was
had
stupid.
did.
This was a dumb thing to do. He shouldn't have done it. And now he's paying the price for it. He's going to be all right because it's just Will Smith. Yeah, fine. But you're paying this price, which I think we'd agree that this was exorbitant. Like, being banned for 10 years from the Oscars and Netflix pausing your movies, I think that is overreaching. That's overstepping. I don't think that this is the appropriate punishment to fit the crime. But at the same time, what Charlamagne the guy said, you can't tell people how to respond.
Yeah.
You can't tell people what to be mad at. So
Yeah.
Will Smith, this is your punishment. I don't agree with it, but at the end of the day, you brought it on yourself. What you got?
I agree with that. You brought it on yourself at the expense of your own empire, and I just can't get with that. I don't understand it. I guess it's not for me to understand. I really do. You know, after hearing that, Will checked into like a mental health facility. I really hope he gets the help that he needs, because it's clear that he does, and it's been there for a while, but we really didn't pay attention to it, right? We only paid attention to the good parts. When he turned 50, he was skydiving and all that. You know, that's like, you know, that's the exciting Will Smith that we've always known and loved. But now that we're seeing the dirt under the rug, you know, everything that just got swept under it never got cleaned out. You know, we're starting to see that. And it's starting to affect him in a way that I don't know if this is Will Smith anymore. You know, I don't know if this is the Fresh Prince that we grew up watching and all that. You know what I'm saying? And
I feel like it.
I just think that, and this is serious, right? I think that none of this would have happened if they would have let Bill Cosby buy NBC. And that's my final thoughts.
I didn't see that coming, y'all.
I know. That's why I said it.
Well said, sir.
Hey, thank you.
I sure somebody agrees with you out there.
Thank you.
Don't know who, but somebody do. But thank y'all for checking us out. Your host B. Ryder, my co-host
J Bell.
and this has been Final.
But before you leave,
One more thing.
I know you see it in the background. I know you see it. I know you see it. There we go. Yeah, so this is Between Heaven and Hell, the Genesis. Genesis.
Close enough.
Yeah, this is by a guy named Brandon Davis.
Yes. That
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah,
That guy.
that guy. It's a good read. If you're a Christian, I think you should read it. If you're a Muslim, I think you kind of should read it. If you're an atheist, you definitely shouldn't and should read it.
Twice.
You should do both. Yeah, so if you don't know, B. Ryder's name is actually Brandon Davis. So he's the author of this book. So support your black authors. It's necessary. Get you one, get your mom and them one, get your auntie that you don't like. Definitely get her one.
Yeah, it's in the vein of Constantine and Supernatural, the TV show, or whatnot. If y'all into that type of dark fantasy, that's basically what we're into. So that's it. But check us out if you can.
Yeah.
Purchase the book. We love y'all. You love us. That's our show. B. Ryder.
J Bell.
This has been
Final Thoughts. And one more thing. No, I'm just playing.